understand what you're saying. No.
There it is.
Let's hear it.
Well, let's hear it.
Talk to us.
Beadle and Decker, taking on sports talk like no one else. Michelle Beadle,
I'm just helping. I'm helping America one by one.
Cody Decker.
I 100% believe in revenge. Revenge is a great thing.
Back to the sports.
Back and ready for more.
Every time I tune them out, they pull me back in.
It's Beadle and Decker. Here's Michelle and Cody.
Hello.
Hola.
And welcome, day 4.
That's right. End of week 1, Michelle.
It is end of week 1. We're doing a cool Monday through Thursday. But honestly, that's like all of America should just have a 4-day work week.
Yeah, it's a very Italian way of going through life. I think we should all be done with this show at 1 p.m. and we should all just find a place to get ourselves some nice wine and move on with our weekend.
That's what I'm saying. That's what needs to happen. So welcome. We got a lot to talk about today.
So much to talk about.
This World Series is a lot.
It's so much.
But we are, okay, look. I like a concise, perfectly executed World Series. Looking at you, you savage.
Oh.
By the way, great name.
Oh.
Great name. I'm glad he's been my favorite player for 30 years.
Ever since Jump Street.
Ever
since he was
since
born.
yes.
I believe he's
Before.
22.
No, since before he. Wow. I felt something was coming in the air, and it must have been his parents making sweet, sweet love.
And, we all felt it. I think
we felt the air change.
Yeah.
My God, that
truly,
kid.
the Mr. Yasavage just going to work.
Yasavage.
And what can I say? The young Yasavage now going to work last night with his 12 strikeouts, which is a record in a World Series for a rookie. And I want to remind you, he's a rookie.
Rookie.
No big deal. By the way, rookie's just rocking the hell out of this World Series. Had Will Klein. I know he's not technically a rookie, but he threw 4 innings all season.
I mean, that's, yeah.
And then he throws 4 innings in a World Series game.
It's like a newbie. He's technically a newbie.
But I got to say, I was at last night's Game 5 World Series at Dodger Stadium.
From the beginning.
Listen, let's take you through all of the game. Let's take you through
questions.
every single aspect of what this World Series really was.
Yep.
I want to start with this. What I said from the get-go, what I said from Jump Street, the travel to and fro.
Okay.
Nightmare, unadulterated nightmare. 5 miles per hour,
Did
Michelle.
you leave at 3?
We left at 2. I left at 2
see the actual
p.m.
mileage.
2 p.m. So Santa Monica, Chavez Ravine, I'm going to guess is 20 miles, maybe? I might be way off.
Not even that.
I would say,
You're
okay,
way off.
12 miles.
It is 13 miles.
13 miles. I drove this entire trek, Michelle. I didn't break 5 miles per hour on the 10 freeway at any given moment. It was just a slow roll. I don't even think I stepped on the gas. I was just handling the brake as I just slowly in neutral inched my way to downtown LA. Got
Dude,
there.
can one of those birds get you 13 miles? Like, is that easier next time?
Probably.
Okay,
I
good.
could have feasibly walked with my own feet at a reasonably paced thing that I just
easily.
did.
Yeah, 5 miles an hour is a walk.
So 2 hours, I get to the stadium at 4, and I was thrilled to get there hour before game time.
Sure.
Got to a bar that was like on the outside that, I grabbed a couple of beers. My mom got herself her nice margarita.
I love that for
Everybody's
her.
doing their thing, and here's what was amazing. And I didn't know this because I haven't been to Dodger Stadium as a Dodger fan in so long. Their food at the stadium, bad.
What? Wait.
It's really bad.
Now, is this a case
really
of
bad.
you were little so you didn't know any better, or it got worse?
Well, here's the thing. I wasn't on the field level. I was on the loge level, so the second level. And I got to say, I've always loved the loge level.
Sure.
So maybe on the bottom level, there's just probably gourmet restaurants all over the place. Maybe there's a Wolfgang Puck over here. Maybe there's...
I don't think there is.
But on the loge level, no, you're getting a Dodger dog and some very lukewarm fries that were cooked last month. And it is what it is. So what we did was... And I didn't know you can do this, so I actually got to give kudos to the Los Angeles Dodgers for this. I guess they know what their food supplies actually are.
That's messed up.
Because we were not only allowed to bring in our own food and bottles of water.
You could bring water. See, that's big for me.
I was
drink a
blown
lot.
away.
Like, look at me. I always have a giant bottle of water at all times.
We brought multiple bottles of water. I brought a sandwich from one of my favorite spots in Los Angeles called Matu. It's a conventional steakhouse that makes maybe the best Philly cheesesteak I've ever had in my life. And yeah, I know that's saying something. Please apologize to Philly for me, but this thing's killer. Ate that at the game. And I got to say, it was just so cool to see less pomp and circumstance than I was expecting.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. You watch a World Series game on TV, it's just pomp and circumstance. It's just like, the flag's on the field. There's so many wonderful events going on. No, this was a straight up ball game. It didn't really
got
feel
the
like
two
a ton.
anthems. I
You
don't
got the
remember
two
much
anthems,
else.
and Mr. Wainwright absolutely crushed "O Canada," mostly in
Yes.
French.
By the way, I don't know that I knew what Rufus Wainwright looked like until
didn't either.
yesterday. I knew the name. I'm familiar with some of the songs, but I was like, "That's Rufus Wainwright."
You know what's amazing about that?
Okay.
You're not alone in that, because when he stood there before they announced his name, no one made a noise. They're like, "Oh, who's this? Who's this guy in a nice looking
dude.
suit and a really well coiffed beard with some great flow?"
For reals.
All of a sudden, he announced Rufus Wainwright, and the whole play like, "Oh!"
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we knew what he looked like. By the way, Beadle Decker, great name, says most, if not all, ballparks allow you to bring in your own food.
I honest to God didn't know
would
that.
have never guessed that.
I never knew that. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I enjoyed that.
Shut up, Ryan in Green Bay. It's not Adam Wainwright.
And could I Rufus Wainwright and Adam Wainwright are not related.
No,
as far
I don't
as,
even-
as far as I know. They are both musicians, though.
Rufus just looks artsy.
He does.
Yeah, he looks cool.
He does. And I will tell you this: what was as bad as it was to get to Dodger Stadium, and it was bad. Leaving Dodger Stadium
Wait.
was so much worse.
No, it wasn't. Because everyone was sad?
It was last night. Michelle Beadle.
Oh, it was
Now
only
I will
first,
say it took
so-
me quicker to get home from ending of the
For
game.
sure.
It did. But instead of 2 hours, it was an hour and 45 minutes. Michelle Beadle, I did not leave the parking lot of Dodger Stadium for a full hour. The
you
car
sit
we
in
were
the
in
car?
had one drunk fan throw a drink at our car.
Your car specifically?
It's not my car. I was not driving. My mom's friend, who I will say drove not friendly with pedestrians around.
You know what? At that point, you just want to get out. I guess.
Well, she did, and she got multiple drinks thrown at her car for it. And I was just in there. And I will admit this. There was one moment, because I know this is probably, I'm a fairly sizable guy, and I was in a car with 3 older women, all in their 70s.
You must have looked like you had a harem.
Well, I was in the back, and no one could see me. And all of a sudden, this one old dude, nearly T-bones in the parking lot after the game, and yells the B word. I'm not saying it right now because we're not within 10 minutes of the show. We have to wait to start cussing after 10 minutes of the show. But he calls the car a car of bees for cutting him off. And then all I did was I just pressed the button. The roll just slowly rolled down. I'm like, "You got something to say now?" And he just immediately looked forward, like, no, you don't get to shy away now.
Is it a big car or a little car?
It was an Acura mid-size crossover from maybe 10 years ago.
Okay.
And this guy looked like the Crypt Keeper. He was just an old man who thought
look, you're dealing with a lot of emotions leaving that building.
I totally
It's a
understand.
lot.
Because if we're going to get to the game, there were a lot of emotions on that field. And there were a lot of emotions in the stands, Michelle. Holy hell.
So here's the one thing I thought, and we'll get to we can just sum up the entirety of the game in the first 2 hitters, and we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it felt like, that was something. But all I could think about is every single person just sitting out on that highway waiting to get in. And by the time you even sniffed the parking lot, you're down to. Like that to me was because I'd be so angry. Because God knows how much some of those tickets were.
Oh, my God.
So it's the last game at Dodger Stadium for the season. So there's a lot riding on it, more than just the win versus loss as far as sentimentality. And it was like, you missed. I mean, first pitch, dude.
First pitch.
I thought I was hallucinating. Or like, is this a did they just play like a weird flashback or like a highlight from something else? Like legitimately, and then I'm like, no, because that ain't a dude that I've seen do this yet. So what happened?
So first pitch of the game, home run. Second batter of the game. And this was maybe my favorite part. And I'll get into this a little bit more later, but I will say this. Dodger fans really need to calm it down a little bit.
Really?
I was really very I wouldn't say ashamed, but I was definitely let down by the staggering lack of knowledge that was being displayed around me at all times.
Wait,
I was
really?
Oh my God, I was frighteningly blown away. I'm like, do none of you understand what you guys are watching on the field directly in front of your eyes?
I'm trying to think, like, what could they have been confused about?
So, oh man, just when I say second guessing everything Dave Roberts did at every given moment in ways that didn't
fair.
make sense, and then immediately yelling at Dave Roberts for making the move that you just yelled at him to make was really, really fascinating. But my favorite thing that was said was at the first inning of the game when Vlad came up, and right behind me was this very obnoxious Dodger fan who screamed out the following phrase: strike out Vladdy just like your daddy did. And I kind of paused, just like you just did. And I'm like, huh, his daddy, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., the Hall of Famer who's like top 100 who ever lived in the game?
Who did he think his dad was?
I do not know.
A guy
Maybe he
not
thought it
named
was
Vladimir
Wilton Guerrero.
I'm legit. I mean, look, I get sometimes you just commit because of the rhyme possibility. Perhaps that's what we're dealing with here. He was fully committed to I made a rhymey, and I'm going to say it even though. What's that mean?
We can cuss.
10 minutes? Even though I'm a stupid bastard.
Just because you're a stupid bitch.
I mean, we're children. Like,
Yeah.
what are we just so we can cuss for 5 seconds?
I know.
By the way, there's nothing more awkward sometimes than being at a live sporting event and some of the quote unquote heckling that gets said
It's
out loud.
bad.
It's very, and you're like, part of you's like, I want to say something, but then I don't want to get into a whole conversation about it. So
Like,
I'm just
I wanna
gonna let it
help
ride.
them.
I know. Or just ask, like, what do you mean
Yeah,
exactly?
like
so I
what
can
did you
understand
mean
better.
by that? Because the next pitch was hit deep over the left field
God, it
wall.
was.
And I just started, I could not stop laughing when that happened. And
I talked to myself when that happened in my apartment.
And here's the thing: after the game, Blake Snell did. They asked him how does it feel that they got to you, and I actually agree with Blake Snell on what he said. He's like, well, they didn't really get to me. I mean, yeah, they got to me early with the first 3 pitches of the game, but after that, Blake really settled into his own. He ended up only giving up 1 more run on his record, and then of course later we'll get into what the bullpen did.
Sure.
But like the 3rd run he gave up, he shouldn't have given up because it was a misplay by Teoscar Hernandez and the fly ball by Dalton Varsho. The ball lands, turns into a triple. Next guy flies out. Dalton Varsho should have just been stuck on first base for the rest of the inning, and it did not happen that way because of the misplayed fly ball. It should have been 2-1 going forward, and instead 3-1. And then, of course, you bring in Enriquez. And this is where it gets very interesting for me for Dodger fans.
I like to say before you say anything, he throws very, very fast.
Very fast.
Okay, go on.
Very fast.
My 2
Around the
cents.
plate seemed to be a problem last night, unfortunately.
Oh, you got to do both.
But here's the thing.
right.
So I'm sitting here for 2 innings. I'm listening to fans around me. Roberts, you idiot, take out Snell. And I'm sitting here like, take out Snell?
Maybe they don't know that there's nothing other.
Yeah.
It's no.
I looked at the bullpen. I'm like, I know what's in there. Blake Snell, if you
Door number 3.
If you chop off Blake Snell's left arm right now, I'd rather him stay on the mound than what's in the bullpen at the moment. And
poor Snell aged like 30 years.
oh, poor guy. And by the way, and he pitched pretty well, but they get their way, they pull him, and then 2 pitches in after Enriquez starts throwing a wild pitch, you just immediately hear, "Damn it, Roberts, you're the worst manager in baseball." I'm like, he did what you wanted.
Oh, so they just hate him.
Like, you just, make up your mind. You want
Okay.
Snell in, you want him back out. Like, I can't with you people.
No, that's a Dave Roberts hatred that you can't justify. I need to go back to one thing, though, on the Snell part of it. Saying that they didn't get you when the first 3
admit,
pitches of the game
That's tough.
resulted in 2 home runs is like totaling the car minus 1 tire is still inflated.
Yeah, it's
and
not
being like,
completely total.
eh?
We could use this tire.
It's still good. Like, that is not. I gotta be honest. I mean, I appreciate it, the confidence. I appreciate all of that comes with that, but like, that's a tough answer to give.
I
It's a tough
know.
question to answer.
I know it is, because here's the thing. That's the thing. It's said in a way that really kind of diminishes the pretty decent outing he had.
No, just say what it is. Blue Jays own Snell. Just say what
Actually,
it is.
he's
Print the
0-2
shirt.
against them.
That's what I'm saying.
In the
Print
World Series.
shirts.
And which, by the way, I did not expect to see happening like at all.
Why would no? And going into last night's game, all of the pregame and everything was sort of basically insinuating like he already got.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what's coming.
It's not going to happen again.
It's not going to happen again. What they call him, Snellzilla, which, by the way, not a good nickname.
I mean, he could do
It's not
better.
great. There's definitely better.
He could do better. He's a bright guy. He could do better than that.
I mean, I don't think he made it up. Although Big Poppy saying it is funny, but like it's not great. But yes, that is you got.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if Magic's tweeted yet, but Game 6 is very important.
Well, I'm just going to preface and let you guys know what Magic Johnson is going to tweet. Now that Game 6 is around, if the Dodgers actually tie this series, there is going to be a Game 7.
There is.
Mark it. That is going to be Magic Johnson's tweet, and it's fantastic and accurate.
My God, sir.
So can we all agree that finally, after 150 years of Major League Baseball, finally we have found our first ever Mr. October?
First ever. First of his kind.
Mr. Yusevich, congratulations. Right there. As you can see on the board, Michelle, he's right there. The only one and only Mr. October.
Well, no one's ever done anything to merit.
There's
nickname,
never been
like
anyone with the nickname, which has always bothered me. Because,
I've been waiting.
Did you know that the playoffs were always in October?
Yeah.
So the fact that we've never got somebody named Mr. October until this very day. So congratulations,
God
Mr.
bless us.
Yusevich. You are Mr. October, the very first one.
Disagree.
What?
Disagree, Cody.
What?
Shane Reardon.
So help me God.
Okay, Shane.
Oh, look at the sunshine blessing him
Ooh,
today.
good day,
Aren't you
sunshine.
chosen?
Good son.
Yeah, you look great.
God's reaching down. What do you disagree about?
Ooh, I'm glowing. Isn't it Freddie Freeman? Is it Mr. October Freddie Freeman?
You know, there was a split second where one would think.
We almost thought about it, but then, the Dodgers just went ice cold, and obviously that nickname's never been given out
Look,
before.
there was a moment in time not long ago where Kike Hernandez very much could have been Mr. October. That's gone.
I mean, he had
That's
his
never gonna
chance.
happen,
He
no.
did homer again yesterday.
He did. He was the saving grace from yesterday, but no.
Freddie Freeman's just...
But even if you combine his time between the Dodgers and Atlanta, I think it might qualify him for Mr. October.
I don't know, man. I just, look, we don't make the rules, Shane. I don't know why you're fighting with us on this. It's just going to be
I'm not
Trey
fighting.
Savage.
I'm just making conversation.
No, I know. I wish I had better answers for you, but unfortunately, he's been chosen. This is what it is, man. This is
Too bad.
Congratulations,
Too late.
Trey.
You know what? You had your chance to stamp it and call yourself Mr. October. Freddie, you didn't have the balls. That's why Yusevich gets it.
Wait, was that tweet or that thing you sent us real?
Very real. And that's also my favorite other thing that actually happened. Shane, did you see the thing where it was pregame and Yusevich is on his phone and it was like, look how locked in this rookie is. And Yusevich after the game says, yeah, I saw a post about me being so locked in. I was just doom scrolling TikTok.
God, is that? By the way, if a 22-year-old is saying I'm doom scrolling TikTok, you're my new favorite player.
Oh, it's amazing.
Because you have the wisdom of a 45-year-old. But I love it.
You know, my favorite thing about him is outside of the strikeouts.
12.
Outside
Everything
of that.
that I know about everything I know about conventional English and the way that we speak and the way that we spell means that name should be Yusevich. It just should be. The way that phonetics work, it should be Yusevich. But how fitting is it that for him, it's actually pronounced Yusavage?
It's perfect. It's
the guy is a savage.
Name.
He is.
Yeah, damn savage.
He is such a savage. And by the way, I mean, I'm telling you that I don't know how it came across on TV, but being on at that field and watching these live at bats, Shane, dude, he didn't just beat up the dot. He owned their asses in he made Freddie Freeman, who I honestly think is one of the best bat to ball guys of the last 25, 30 years.
Yeah, it's Mr. October.
Well, he could have been, but
close.
I don't know if you saw what the actual Mr. Yusevich did to his ass yesterday. The real Mr. October.
I mean, Mr. September's available. Work on it.
Hey, if it goes 7 games, November 1st is when this ends. He can kick
That's
Mr.
a
November.
Great point. Okay, hold on. But the Freeman thing.
You think he's going to take that from Reggie Jackson?
Who?
Who
the
are you
basketball
even
player?
referring? The basketball player?
Reggie doesn't. The
No,
basketball season starts in
Reggie
October.
Jackson, the Yankee.
Oh, I don't.
Or
I'm not
no,
familiar
Derek
with-
Jeter was Mr. November.
Actually, it
wasn't
was Derek Jeter. Remember in 2001
right.
because 9/11 pushed it back.
Great
They
point.
did name him
I
Mr.
was
November.
thinking back in my brain, I was like, hold on. I think there was one asterisk.
But does he actually get that crown? And hear me out on this. Does
No,
Derek
no,
Jeter
hold on,
actually?
Cody.
No, hear me out.
Real quick. No,
okay.
real quick. Just because I want to follow up on Michelle because she said the asterisk thing. We forgot that Reggie Jackson is already Mr. October.
I don't even know
basketball
who you're
player?
talking about.
Reggie Jackson, the Yankee?
What? Wait a second, Rocky. Can you
Sounds
throw
like a
up
cool
the
name.
graphic again? It's clearly that right. You see the graphic. That's clearly
it's the
you
first one.
savage. I don't. Seemingly, Michelle, your face seems to be disappearing in some sort of ether. That's not important. No, that's the first ever Mr. October, as far as we know. That you know somebody
Look,
else
I've
had
been
that
around for 50
Wait,
years, Shane.
are you guys
I only know
fucking with
one.
me?
nickname. What?
You guys are fucking with me, aren't you?
I don't fuck with
You're
people.
fucking with me.
No, I'm pretty much sensitive to all things that are fuckery. So I wouldn't do that to anybody. I'm a pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna bow out.
We're honest people.
I feel somewhat honest, Shane. I don't know.
But you know what? This Reggie fella, Jackson, you said, sounds lovely.
Wait a second. Was he in that movie Basketball for a second?
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
He was in Basketball and he was also in Benchwarmers. I can't believe you don't remember that.
My God. Yeah,
He sounds like a good actor.
This guy seems to have quite a resume. We should Google him.
By the way,
Yeah.
Freddie
He's
Freeman.
really good in October.
Freddie Freeman got home. Can we talk? Is he talking about the guy that tried to kill the queen? Also, a
Oh
great
God,
point.
that guy
Also a
tried to
great
kill
point.
the fucking queen.
Ryan in Green Bay,
I know
thank you.
exactly who you're talking about.
He's prime time.
Did he do that in October?
I don't think it was October. Well, no, it looks early in season.
Yeah, I think it was a September game.
Okay, so just to clear something up, you guys do know who Reggie Jackson is.
Bitch, I've been in this business for
Yeah,
20 years.
yeah, we know.
I've been alive for a half century. Holy crap.
He's come up once or twice.
But you know what is fun? When we would get calls, and shout out to everyone in the chat who's like, Reggie, who? We would get legitimately, Shane, at least once every time, like someone, like
Calling in,
conniption.
just
angry.
losing their shit because we were doing this.
Well,
No, we love
is
you,
my
Reggie.
kind of humor, but you definitely got me.
First one, a long time.
Oh, man, it's going to be a long year.
Freddie Freeman got owned, but can we talk about Shohei Ohtani struck out so hard that his helmet flew off? I
saw
mean,
that.
you savage, you're awesome, dude.
He was killer.
What
He
a
was
night.
Absolutely. And, you know, there are other stories, obviously, because here's the thing. When we were giving all this credit to the Dodgers after, you know, that 18-inning barrage, crazy game, there is one thing that I think we all collectively, and I'm not just talking about us at this table, I'm talking about the entire, like, sports landscape somehow forgot. The Dodgers are absolutely ice cold at the plate right now.
Yeah.
And it started in that game. Like, the Dodgers in that game went, 10, 12 innings without scoring a run? So we're talking that's more than a full game. All three of their last 3 runs in 3, dare I say, almost 3.5 full games have been 3 solo home runs. The Dodgers are not getting on base. They're not manufacturing runs. And I know this is beyond unfair, and it is unfair. I can't stress this enough because Mookie Betts is phenomenal. Mookie Betts has been a no-show in this series, and
Which
it's been
is why
tough
we
to
keep
watch.
every time, because they even moved him in the lineup
They
yesterday.
did,
Tried
just to kind of switch things up, and I appreciate
thought
it.
for sure. I was like, look, it's an overused phrase. He's due. Somebody's due.
Yeah, I'm
You
hoping
do.
that we can get something out of him in this next game in Game 6. Here's the thing: I'm not necessarily rooting for the Dodgers. I am rooting for the Dodgers in Game 6.
I'll take a 7. I'll take 7
because I want a 7-game series.
This is a fun series.
It's a very fun series.
I know you didn't get to see this because you weren't at home, and maybe I'm being uber sensitive to it all. But like the Fox coverage, and I just think Big Papi is entertaining.
He's phenomenal.
He's so entertaining. But there's definitely a significant Dodgers vibe to the coverage.
Mm-hmm.
And you could feel sort of as this game, well, first of all, in the first inning, you had to start shifting. But like, it just felt like, okay, hold on. Toronto might very well pull this thing off. And you could kind of feel like production having to sort of shift a little bit, the vibage. And I thought it was very interesting. I was like, yeah, it's a Dodger friendly. We're in LA. Fox is everybody's in LA. Like it just feels like it's overwhelmingly in favor of Los Angeles. And the shift last night that you had to make was interesting to me.
It was like watching the fight in Rocky IV.
Kinda.
All the Russians, you hated Rocky at first, but then all of a sudden the Rocky chant started in the final rounds.
It's a thing. And now I heard, tell me if this is accurate. I heard that it sounded like crap ton of Blue Jays fans there last night.
There were a lot.
Okay. And were they all friendly?
Every single fucking one of them.
I love them
They were adorable, and they were great. They were fantastic. A lot of celebrities again last night, by the way.
Some A-listers, Shane, real A-listers like Leonardo,
I did see that.
Charlize Theron.
Oh, you say that, Michelle. But my favorite
Charlize
thing
Theron is not an A-lister.
Okay,
She's not.
how,
She hasn't
how-
done anything.
She's
She hasn't done anything
won an
recently.
Oscar.
she died.
She doesn't have to.
I mean, she Fast and Furious movies most recently.
She doesn't have to sell her soul because she'll be relevant for her entire life. She's an A-lister for life, bruv.
She dropped a bruv on you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry she's not
right, that's
bottling up her bath water to cash in on a hot moment right now.
Wait a second. You guys saw that when it was trending this morning, right? Because it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Talk to me.
More Sydney Sweeney at Dodger Stadium.
What?
And this is what really kind of got me. Like, Sydney Sweeney goes viral for having a foot-long hot dog at Dodger Stadium. To which I'm like, they only serve foot-long hot dogs
Not
at
her
Dodger
fault.
Stadium. But, like,
Unless she brought her own. But yeah, look, I've made the mistake of eating a hot dog on camera before. It's a thing you shouldn't do as a woman. It's just not, doesn't end well.
I guess
for
that
anybody.
makes sense.
Damn you, Shane.
so-
Charlize Theron, not A-list.
Sorry.
Bateman back.
Sorry about
Bateman
that,
all
sorry
three.
Sorry about that.
By the way, speaking of this, I mentioned this, Michelle. Shane, you would have loved this. Because, you know, they go around the celebrities and they put them on the board. You know, Leonardo DiCaprio's up there. And he gave, like, a West Side logo and gave an L.A.
His
logo.
glasses on.
He did. He was trying to be low-key Leo.
Yeah, super low key. His low key is, hey, look at me.
yeah.
It's doing the reverse.
Then of course, they showed Charlize Theron. But this was the interesting one. They showed in, like, the front row actress Leslie Mann,
Sure.
who has been in like everything for the past 25 years
Many things.
that involves comedy usually. They did not put her name down, and they lingered on her for like 4 seconds. And they started backing the camera up and seeing that she's with her daughter, Maude Apatow.
Sure.
And they only gave the solo box Maude Apatow.
No, they didn't.
And you could just see Leslie Mann's eyes as she slowly died a little bit inside while still trying to keep the smile on her face and feign pride for Maude.
Do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think a publicist got yelled at?
A text had to have
Like
been said.
something must have been said. Yeah.
A text had to have been said.
Because here's the thing: does it matter in the long run? Of
Not
things?
at all.
No.
Because Leslie
Is it-
Mann's
She's awesome.
is awesome.
She's the mother of Maude, wife of Judd Apatow. Like they're a family of entertainers.
Yes.
But yeah, but the ego does sting.
I mean,
like that stings.
I can imagine that being a little bit of a punch in the gut.
I think it all the time when I've been at the Garden and they do the Jumbotron Celebrity Spotlight. Like there are pops for the bigger celebrities, right? And then sometimes they'll show someone that you're like, I'm not 100% sure, and it's just sort of maybe a polite clap. It's got to hurt a little bit.
It'd be like having Matt Damon and Ben Affleck at a game, and it says Ben Affleck and
Oh,
friend.
God, that would hurt. It's dumb, but the ego's a dumb thing, I guess. Is where we are on that.
By the way, the juxtaposition to Mookie Betts for the series that he's having, because here's the thing, he is hitting 130 in this series, and that is not a Mookie Betts stat. Like, it just is not. The complete opposite, and this is where it kind of gets interesting. Who do you think, if the Blue Jays win the World Series,
Oh, who is it?
who's going to get MVP? Because I think the two choices that you have, the arguments are staggering, because Mr. Yasavage just got his second win against the Dodgers, beating Blake Snell twice.
I think it's him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has
Seven,
got
it's
3
gonna be-
homers.
Splashier name.
He's going to have to pitch in game 7 if it's him.
Okay. I could see that,
He's
by
going
the
to
way.
have to close
see that
it
too.
or get a hold.
Could I ask you guys one more question about this
Wait,
series?
it's funny you say that because I forget who I was listening to. Maybe it was baseball this morning. I was listening to someone talk, and they were like, well, he's not going to get MVP. They just kind of threw away the line. Like, well, he won't get MVP. Like, matter of fact. And I thought, I'm driving thinking, well, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Why couldn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's not a guaranteed no.
I'm starting to wonder, though, because remember yesterday we were talking about George Springer, and the George Springer involved was honestly the reason I kind of didn't give the Blue Jays much of a shot.
It's everyone.
But, I mean, come on. They're doing it without him like it's nothing. He's still on the roster. Do you think if this goes Game 7, we're going to get a Kirk Gibson-esque at-bat, whether he's successful or not? Do you think we're going to get an at-bat out of George Springer in a high-leverage moment just out of nowhere with a busted oblique?
This is tough.
It is.
Because it's a lot of because look, Schneider is the guy that was right. He's the one they put in. He hit leadoff last night.
Homered.
He hit a home run. So I'm like, they're in a great position to not have to put him in that kind of in a role. Like, look, it's dramatic and awesome and crazy, but it also could be a monster fail. So I don't know, man. I don't
It's
know
tough.
how I feel about it. Shane, do you think that's inevitable?
No, I don't think he's going to step in the box. You can't.
I can't imagine, right?
Like Cody was talking about yesterday, like at his age, what is he, 36?
Roughly, yeah. He's only a little
Yeah.
younger than me.
About 35, 36? There's no way that he can even rotate right now.
Dude,
It feels like
I'm
broken
telling you.
ribs.
It really does. I've had a decent amount of injuries in my baseball life. Like, some of them are worse than others, but one of the worst ones, even though it was the quickest recovery I had, was my oblique, just because nothing you can do. Period. Stop.
You just have to let your body heal. It's
brutal. It's
It's
brutal.
a weird thing to do and very hard to be patient.
Any final thoughts on the World Series so far?
I mean, I think Toronto's gonna have a little parade. Like they're gonna have a party, and they get to do it at home.
I just realized something. Is this going to be the first ever American sport where the winning team visits the prime minister of a different country?
Do they even do that there?
I don't know. We haven't been in this
I
situation.
mean, I don't think the Raptors like. Do the
they-
Raptors go to the White House?
I don't think so.
think
Do we
they
start?
went
Do
to the
they
White House either.
start a new Canadian trend?
Can I just? Okay, well, maybe this is not a hot take. Who cares? Like, I don't want to take one of my days off to fly with these guys that I've just spent months and months and months with to go meet a politician. I don't give a shit. If I want to see the White House, I'll fly to DC as a tourist and I'll do some weird little tour. I couldn't. And by the way, this isn't a Trump thing. I don't care. I don't care about who the president is. That's my valuable time. I don't see it as such a big deal because also everyone does it. So who cares?
After the parade, I think it's time to move on.
Yeah, that's what it's for the fans.
Yeah.
Who cares about? By the way, are all these presidents even fans of the humans they bring in?
No.
Donald Trump has no idea who's coming into the Oval Office.
That's
He's
Never.
got no
saying,
idea
like,
who
who
those people are.
Never.
I think
And
as
also,
you get
it
older,
happens
your
like
time
5
becomes
months after.
it's and your time is valuable, Shane. Like that's a whole day that you could have done something else.
Yeah. Also, and I know, it's very hard to keep politics and sports not intertwined, mainly because if you saw a press conference yesterday, apparently governors of certain states are just going to pick new coaches for LSU. So good luck on this coaching search, LSU. I can't imagine a single son of a bitch wants this
He
job.
went even further than that.
Oh, yeah, he said Trump will pick it because he likes winners.
What kind of beta ass are you that you're just like sucking up to the president? He doesn't care about you. Stop. Just stop. And by the way, I want to answer Beadle Decker down here. He said, does anyone have thoughts on John Smoltz's color commentary? I love it.
Do you?
I feel like I feel like I learned things.
I think he's good.
And some of it's very technical that normally my brain would be like, don't care, don't have room for this. But I find myself going, okay, that actually makes sense. Like telling you like what this pitch should do. And then if it doesn't do exactly, like if it goes too high, he'll tell you why he needs to change, how he needs to change. And I'm like, okay, I like it.
Yeah. Not only that.
Doing color. Go ahead, Cody.
No. Go ahead. Tell us more.
Doing color analysis for a event where so many people are watching it that don't normally watch it on a daily basis is so incredibly difficult. And Tim McCarver was really, really good at it. He was really good with Joe Buck, dumbing the game down for people who are tuning in when they don't watch 75, 80 games of the season. They don't know what baseball strategy is. John Smoltz does it just as good as Tim McCarver, and that's high praise.
I know. I am one of those people that you were talking about. I tune in for playoffs and World Series.
Yeah.
That's about it. So I am a prime target for him to sort of quote unquote dumb it down. And I think he's doing I like it.
Same.
And you know me, I normally don't care about announcing and all that. I'm just sort of numb to it.
But when it's good,
I'm learning and I find myself learning.
Yeah, when it's good, you notice things. And you know who else is just getting just an unfair amount of shit? Joe Davis. Like, I get that he does Dodger games, and I get that everyone will immediately feign bias a little bit, and I get it. He's a Dodger, but he's a solid announcer, and he's doing the best. And so much so that he got shit actually the day after that 18-inning game for the next game, because they were like, well, now he's too down on the Dodgers. Like, guys, make up your mind what you want this cat to do. He's doing his best, and he's doing a great job.
That's the thing fans do, though. They sometimes they tell you sort of like if you say one thing, then that must mean you hate the other, and it really isn't that black and white. I'll tell you what Joe Davis's biggest issue was: cutting that turkey on live television.
I'll never forget
like an animal.
It's unforgivable.
I mean, even my dad noticed
He's
it.
like sitting there slicing through his fingers.
Like a Neanderthal.
He's just like, here you go.
That's the only
John
issue I
Smoltz,
have.
have this many.
Like just grinding it like it was a saw.
Like, you might as well just taken the turkey and just like, Shah! Here you go, John.
Honestly,
it would have been better than what he was doing.
A lot better.
Did you know, just to put a bow on the Louisiana LSU thing real quick?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
No, I think you should be happy. It means Louisiana's list, I like saying this, their list of to-do is all done. So now he has time to do this.
Are you sure? Because I did check this morning. They are 50th in education, 50th in household income.
How many are there?
Give me a second.
Crap.
50.
Yeah, that's not good.
50th in, I believe, in everything. So I'm glad that guy is going to help pick the next coach of LSU.
That's not a serious person. You're not a serious person, bro.
Absolutely unserious. So let's stick with the football for a second. How about it? Because let's be real clear. We got Thursday Night Football tonight, and it is the return of Lamar.
Yeah, I'm going to try to care real hard. I am going to try my best.
I mean, come on, Michelle.
I'm so into baseball right now.
I agree, but there's no baseball tonight.
I know, but their Spurs play the Heat, so I do have things to do.
That's going to be taking up some of my time, too.
Got a lot of things to do, but yes, it is 100. I will say this. No one cares about this game except that it's the return of Lamar.
Yes.
That's literally it's the freaking Dolphins.
Yeah.
There is no other reason to turn this game on.
It's honestly why I thought Lamar wouldn't play, because I think I thought the Baltimore Ravens were like, we could get this without Lamar, right? Although the Dolphins played okay last week.
Well, I'm going to say this as I'm saying it. The Dolphins will 100% win this game because all of us are assuming it is going to be a blowout and Lamar's going to crush.
If the Dolphins win this game, do you think that the odds will finally shift away from the Baltimore Ravens, who are currently odds-on favorites to win, which we discussed yesterday?
Has to.
Has got to.
Because I got to believe that the odds that we talked about yesterday were based on this being a guaranteed victory.
Yes.
So, yes, 100.
I would totally
But
agree
it's not
with
a great Thursday night game, which is fine because, as you know, I'm really not tuned into a lot of the Thursday night games. I keep playing with my hair like I'm one of those dumb girls on reality television with extensions, and I'll stop.
I think it's working.
Wait, Shane's talking. I can't hear him.
Shane's talking? No, you're looking at that again. Remember?
Is that not right?
No, remember you're on a 20-second delay. That's
I
right.
hate technology. I'm sorry, guys. I'll figure out world stuff.
Any predictions for the Thursday night game? Because
Dolphins win.
You really going Dolphins?
I'm doing it.
All right, I'm definitely going Baltimore Ravens for multiple reasons. One, the return of Lamar. I think they're gonna kind of take it easy on him with his legs. So I think this is going to be remembered as the Derrick Henry game tonight.
Oh, God, we haven't said that name.
I know. I think Derrick Henry's
long.
going to dominate tonight, and that's why I'm going all in on the Ravens tonight.
Yeah, I'm. Spurs play Heat.
Yes, they do.
We haven't seen Wemby in 2 days.
Oh my God,
Can't take it anymore.
It's been way too long.
Why
since
are they
we've seen
doing
them.
this to us?
We also have a full docket of NFL games this weekend. Why are we going to talk about it now? Because we are not going to be live tomorrow, but we will give you a best of clip show of the week from this week.
And so best of.
You bet your ass we got best
Aren't
of.
we arrogant?
Have you not seen the shows this week? They've been amazing.
Okay, whatever, man. Call it what you want.
Okay, fine. A clip show of the shit we did.
Okay, fair enough. Like it. Go.
Well, we got a lot of games this weekend, and some of them are going to be fairly watchable.
Some I care about.
Some are going to be fairly watchable. After, of course, this nonsense game tonight that we do not care about. What is catching your eye this weekend? Anything specific?
Well, I think anytime the Bills are playing, it's a must see, and they've been very weird. I think that's a fair way to say it.
I think
right?
it's a very fair way to put it.
And that's a Sunday game, and they play the Chiefs. So it's kind of just built-in inherent drama based on the two teams playing. So that one is probably, as I'm looking at it, that's probably my number one.
I mean, that's definitely a must-watch game. Period. Stop. I mean, you got it's the matchup we've been. It's basically our version now of Brady versus Manning.
It is. It's a Groundhog Day in one sense. But we know the Bills can beat them in the regular season. So I do think that sometimes takes away a little of the luster because in the backs of our minds, we're like, well, until you do it in the playoffs, does it really matter? And yeah, I think that's normal to think that.
All right, well, we got early window. Let's go through the early window games real quick. We got 49ers at New York Giants. Both teams are banged up. I was just for a second there, kind of getting a little jazzed about the Giants for a second.
Scatterboo.
Scatterboo. And then if Scatterboo's leg goes in the wrong direction, and it's just terrifying to look at. I only saw it once. That's enough for me to see it ever again.
Yeah.
But, dude, this team was all of a sudden kind of starting to look okay. My only question is, I'm expecting them to just go the exact opposite direction now that they lost Scatterboo.
And they will. They will.
Look, can Dable survive this?
Well, you can only do so much with what you have, injuries. And it's weird because, the record is what it is. But I've seen a few times now.
There's moments. They,
as a team, genuinely seem to be onto something.
And Jackson Dart is.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe the scores, maybe the final outcomes don't say that. But watching them, they seem like there's something building on that team, which is great. I don't know that you've seen that recently. So, whether Dable survives or not, who knows? But I think the team itself
going in the right direction.
But the Scatterboo thing really is a bummer.
It really sucked. Chargers versus Titans. I mean, what are we kidding? That's going to be the Chargers by 25, right? Titans are a disaster.
Yeah.
Less we say about this game, probably the better.
Although Justin Herbert's he's just been real busy socially, so
very
much
much so.
Tired.
Yeah, he's been to Dodger games lately. He's just living the life, man.
Yeah, he's really doing it up. Still don't know what Madison's beard does, but that's all right. She's very pretty.
I never really heard of her until last week. She seems lovely.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, stunning.
Yeah, I've got nothing to say, but
Good for
she's
him.
beautiful.
How about the Vikings and the Lions? This is actually a game I'm actually somewhat excited to see, even though Carson Wentz is Carson Wentz. But the Lions are must-watch TV.
Wait, is Carson Wentz okay?
Did he get? Is he out?
Hurt last week? Shane, did Carson Wentz get hurt? I make that up.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is hurt.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So who are they even rocking out there? They got no JJ. They go to Carson Wentz. I don't even actually know who they're rocking as QB at the moment. Boy, do they wish they had Daniel Jones still as a backup.
No, it's JJ.
JJ's back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just double checking too because here we go.
What do you think? JJ is supposed to be the
JJ
next
's
in
back.
line.
I don't.
We've only seen a couple of games from JJ McCarthy, so
Yeah.
we really don't
Plus,
know.
we're a Lions show.
We are definitely a Detroit Lions
It's tough
show.
it's real tough to go against that.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. God, Shane, did you not get the memo when we first started the show?
Just because you're
what-
you're Bears.
I'm not familiar with all of your bits because when you had your show, I was doing a live show at the time.
That
So
is
Yeah,
I wasn't
right.
listening.
You should have been listening to us
Why?
after
I
your
was.
live show.
You were a bad friend. I paid attention to
Sorry
shit
about
you
that.
were doing, Shane. God.
But not
okay.
live.
So okay, got that.
All right, Lions in Minnesota. Where you stand? I'm going Lions. I
Going
mean, plain and
Lions.
simple. I still think the
God, everyone got paid. Hutchinson's rich again.
Yes, he is.
I mean, richer.
And I still firmly believe that despite this team that's never even been to a Super Bowl, I still think that the Super Bowl in the NFC is going to go through them.
Fair enough.
I really do. I love watching this team. There's only one other team right now in the NFL that I'm like more excited to watch than the Lions. And that's the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh,
I am loving the Colts right now.
okay.
Michelle, Daniel Jones has been arguably one of, if not
It's
the
a
best
good-
QB.
it's a great story.
in the NFL.
You're right. From the Daniel Jones perspective, yes.
There's Jonathan Taylor, who, if the season ended today,
Yeah.
he should be MVP.
Yep.
Like they're kicking ass and they're fun to watch. They set a record at the beginning of the season. What was it, like 18 straight drives with scoring points? Like they're fun, man. And they got the Steelers, who
Guys.
as you know, not even
apparently
not
suck.
even set to win their division.
According to Vegas.
There is a legitimate chance that Indianapolis Colts tight end Tyler Warren is going to be first team All-Pro as a rookie out of Penn State. And he's also, I mean, it's kind of odd to say this about a tight end, but he could be the best player in the NFL right now.
Jesus,
The best non-quarterback in the NFL right now might be Tyler Warren, tight end from the Colts.
my God. What, honestly, just
What about on his own team?
What exactly? Like she said, her own team. Jonathan Taylor is on that team, and what he's doing is just batshit
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the touchdowns that Jonathan Taylor has, but he is more usable in the pass game than Jonathan Taylor is. His yak is insane. He contests every catch. He's the strongest tight end in football. He very well could be the best offensive player that's not a quarterback in the NFL right now.
Yo, his lettuce is crazy.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
is.
this dude. This
God,
dude.
look
Yeah,
at
guys
that.
got flow.
He could be a trucker.
Yeah, oh yeah, he could be a trucker.
I feel like this guy's a trucker, like Southern routes.
I dig this guy.
Yeah.
I dig everything he does.
Although part of me scared. When
Shane, are your Bears going to beat the Bengals, or is Joe Flacco just going to do some shit?
Yeah, I think they probably beat the Bengals, but I'm low on them now, man. I think unless they get an edge at the deadline, which we should probably talk about next week because the deadline
oh yeah.
is next week, November 4th. We should probably do some trade deadline stuff. Unless they get an edge and probably another offensive lineman, I don't see it. I don't see it. They're not getting enough pressure on the quarterback. They gave Montez Sweat way too much money to get as little pressure as he's getting. They've come around, and Andrew Billings looks a little bit better, but I mean, Caleb is ascending.
Yeah.
But until he hits peak ascension, and not even peak ascension, but maybe a little bit higher than he is right now, it's not working yet. They just need more pressure. And they've got to get Jalen Johnson back, and they have to get Kyler Gordon back healthy consistently.
Can I
But
tell you
they
this,
will
Shane?
beat the Bengals. Yeah.
My positive
Yeah.
for the Bears, because I know you guys are always wondering about my fantasy teams. Caleb Williams and Odunze
we are.
every week points. They've done me
Yeah,
well.
they do well. They're great fantasy players because
Yeah.
he throws the ball to. Or you're in a PPR league, I'm guessing.
Well,
Well,
both.
Shane, being that he was the first overall pick and he is your guy, if you were to look at the draft class that came out that year, would you still think of Caleb as number one?
No, it's Jaden. Jaden or Drake May.
Agreed. I mean, Jaden's hurt
Yeah,
right
it's
now, so
Jaden
I
or
feel
Drake
like
May.
we were already
It's hard.
forgetting about Jaden right now, which we shouldn't be. He had the best quarterback season of a rookie ever, which was amazing because he beat out C.J. Stroud, which was arguably the best
Yeah.
rookie.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it was
One
just
after another.
2 years in a row. But, man, Drake May, speaking of Drake May, the Patriots got the Falcons. They're going
That's
to
a
win that
fun.
by
I
20.
think the Patriots are like a fun story too.
They really are.
Like that's a good story. Like I like the stories.
It's
That's
that
a good
thing where
story.
like people are like, well, they're all, like Shane just said about Caleb. He's ascending. This team isn't
Yes.
ascending. This team is in first place, and they're fucking good.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, the last few seasons, have we not all just sort of mentally eliminated the Patriots from our football talk?
From day one.
Like it was just not part of any talking. Nobody wanted to talk about them. No one considered them relevant. And now here we are. And on the other side of this particular matchup, Atlanta sports right now are broken.
Broken.
Unfortunately, like they got a lot
In
going on.
everything.
Yeah, it's not. Trey Young leaves the game last night for the Hawks. Like it's a tough period right now.
Green Bay versus Panthers. Green Bay. I mean, who are we kidding?
Yeah.
I get so tired of it, and I'm sure Shane's more tired than we are.
Panthers do make some fun things happen sometimes.
Do you think you give him any chance? I would love to see
It's
it.
a short week, yeah. Like I don't know.
I'm exhausted by Green Bay, but they're so young and they are so good. And now Jordan Love is starting to actually play good QB.
Pretty fun.
I mean, for the first 4 weeks, it was seeming like you couldn't turn on the TV without saying, man, this Green Bay Packers team's amazing if it weren't for Jordan Love. And now Jordan Love's doing his thing.
How about this? The spread on this. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to say the Panthers make it at least somewhat interesting for a bit. How about that? Does that work? Is that fair?
On that.
Okay.
I'm weighing on that. The Broncos versus the Texans. Do we got CJ Stroud back yet?
What do you mean? Do we have
I don't know. Like the Texans are up, they're down. I'm wondering what this team even is this year.
I don't. To me, the bigger story is probably in this one is the Broncos. Like I think their pressure is to win this game because but they're also like a heart attack team. Like
They're in first place right now in the AFC West.
and the way they win some of these games. Like I'm glad I'm not a Broncos fan.
Same.
Although kind of must be fun as well to just be like, hold on, my team still has 45 seconds left. Wait, give me a minute. Like that's kind of an exciting way to watch it, but
I mean, say what you will about Sean Payton, and I have many times. He gets results, man. He really. I mean, I don't think he's the coach that he's been made out to be, considering the fact that he had prime Drew Brees and he won one title with him. Mm-hmm. But I also have to freely admit this was also during an era where you had prime Peyton Manning and prime Tom Brady. So I mean, Phillip Rivers doesn't have a ring, and he was in his prime, and he was a monster through those years too.
You think if Phillip Rivers had won a ring, he'd have like fewer children?
I think he'd have more children.
Really?
I think he would have celebrated Super Bowl night every single time.
I feel like he would have been so tired from having to win Super Bowls that he would not. That's a good poll. Let's put a poll question.
Yeah. If Phillip Rivers actually won a Super Bowl, would he have less children? You're not wrong. That's an extra month of football every season he didn't have to play.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
That's why I like sports.
I love it. Saints and Rams. Rams are going to win by 30. The Saints are
that's a bad one.
Sorry, Louisiana. Nothing's going right for you right
now. That will only get seen via Red Zone.
And then you got Jaguars, Raiders. Both these teams are bad, but the Raiders will lose. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
That is a bad one.
It's awful. That's probably the worst game on the docket.
Is there anything you could sell this game to me?
Max Crosby's out.
Just watching Max Crosby.
But
he's
out.
playing.
He got knocked out last week. I don't think he's available this weekend. And if that's the case, then there's really nothing to watch. I don't know if you really like interceptions. Geno Smith is playing QB.
Yeah. By the way, but you know what? If you're Max Crosby, like even if you're kind of hurt, don't you just kind of say you're really hurt?
Yes.
Why would I want to go out there?
Yeah.
Although he's a monster competitor, but like part of me's like, what's the point? Trade me somewhere cool.
Yeah, we had him on the show,
friend of show.
He legitimately wants to win there. It's just I don't know if it's ever going to happen.
Because it would be so cool to win as a Raider, like
and in Vegas,
that fan base is dying for that.
Yes, we are. Seahawks, Commanders.
Yeah.
Seahawks. Yeah. I mean, it's just what it is. What it is. Until Jaden Daniels comes back, the Commanders are back to being back to the Redskins or football team.
Dear God, this final one. Dear sweet
Cardinals, Cowboys on Monday night. Boy, did they think that was a better thing before the season started. I guess.
Check the NBA schedule for Monday.
Because Monday, can the World Series go to a game 8, please?
That would have been cool.
Because I'd much rather watch a game 8 than this Monday Night Football matchup. You have arguably the worst defense in the NFL in the Cowboys. And I will appreciate what Schottenheimer said yesterday because he was not putting up with anybody complimenting his offense because he's like, dude, we're 3 and 5 and 1. Like,
I mean, and I'm looking at the NBA schedule so I can distract myself. It's not even a great Monday night schedule. You got Mavericks Rockets, which is probably the best one on here, but like, ooh, it's gonna be one of those nights where you're just like, oh, I guess I'll put it on. I don't want to. It sucks.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's only a couple of games in here that I'm really fired up about. You mentioned Chiefs Bills. Absolutely excited to watch that game. Yeah. I'm very excited to watch Colts versus Steelers. I think the Colts. The Colts are fun, man. The Colts, I'm telling you, the Colts, don't sleep on the Colts right now. These guys are a blast to watch. And I'll get into it very shortly, but that's not it. I haven't even mentioned my favorite part of the Colts right now. I'm saving it. I'm saving it.
I think I know.
I am saving it. and we'll get to the next thing right now because Shane, you did send us a great idea. You wanted us to put together some hot takes that had nothing to do with sports, even so much so that finally The Rock himself, Rocky over there, who's on the ones and twos cutting this and shooting this as we speak, even put in his hot take. So let's go ahead and start from the top with our hot takes that have nothing to do with sports. Shane, let's start with your hot take, just because I'm very interested in how you started. Go ahead, Rock. Throw Shane's hot take on the board, and let's see. No one should ever have an ugly dog. You literally get to pick them.
That is
you
asshole.
are a fucking monster.
God, you're not
Shane.
You're not a good person. Shane, you're not a good person. Go ahead, elaborate, and then we'll crush you.
Elaborate on what? That's all that you should need.
You do no one picks an ugly dog because no dogs are ugly.
The ugly
Let's
dog's the
start
cutest.
there.
Okay, that's
number one.
Have you seen a Chihuahua? Have you?
Yeah, I have one. I have a pug Chihuahua. You want to say some shit to me now? Who has one eye and the other eye is fogged out? So someone like you would probably write her off as unattractive, which I would say to you, sir, you're an ugly asshole human of a man.
Shane, just so we're all clear, Winnie, her dog is 22, and it's almost irresponsible how long Michelle's kept her alive.
It would be if she wasn't awesome.
She is awesome.
She
I'm not saying she's
runs
awesome.
from room to room, crushing life. No dog's ugly to me.
I had a border collie that lived until 19, so I get it, and that was a very attractive dog, and we kept him alive for longer than we should have. But that being said, I don't think that you get to pick what your children look like. So if you turn out with an ugly kid, then you turn out with an ugly kid, and that's just something you got to deal with.
I would drop it off,
but you can go to. Well, yeah, that's what Firehouse.
That's what Christmas parking lots are for.
Have none of you seen 300? You discard down the mountain.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. When I go to find my next dog, like when I got my dog Willie, I knew what I wanted my dog to look like. So I found a Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix, and I got it, and she's beautiful.
She is a beautiful dog.
You can pick out what your dog looks like.
But you realize that is completely an opinion, what is cute and what is not. Because like
100%.
pugs, some people, I think pugs are sometimes so ugly, they're the cutest damn thing I've ever. I love pugs is my dog.
Right.
They're my soulmates. But like, I get that not everyone thinks they're adorable. I also think those people are stupid, but that's not the topic right now. Every dog's beautiful.
Right.
Look at this. You're getting crushed, dude. You're getting crushed.
Apparently,
Crush him.
Chat's is going ape shit, and don't worry, chat. We will be getting the chat up live on the air. We will be interacting with you guys live here.
Also, your White Sox hat is giving them fodder to crush you as well. You're like really in the doghouse right now.
That's fine. When you get into this business, you understand that you're going to be a contrarian. If you want good content, you understand you're going to get a lot of shit. And I'm getting a lot of shit. And that's okay, but that's my hot take, and it wouldn't be a hot take if it didn't elicit such response. Brutal. So I'm sticking with that.
All right, fair enough.
Rocky making his debut
I know, I'm
on
excited.
the show.
Does he run over here and get on the mic?
He might have to. I gave him a mic. I'm not sure if it's working yet. It doesn't look like it is. So, Rocky, throw up your hot take because it's not far off from Shane.
Throw it up, bro. Oh my.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you consider this as a thing? In fact, go ahead and throw it onto the two shot real quick, Rock, and get over here. I want you to come over here. I'm going to hand you the mic, and I want you to look directly in one of these cameras and explain why you like cats more than dogs. Because as a guy that's had both, you are fucking batshit with this take. Batshit. Here you go. Here you go.
Also, your picture that we're using for this is absurd.
That was a choice, dude. that was definitely a choice. Here, get in my spot, Rock.
Hey, everybody. Here's Rocky.
Meet Rock Carnahan.
Hey, everyone. What's going on? Sorry. I know. I have a lot to explain. Cats versus dogs. So my entire life, my family was a family who only owned dogs. Only.
Okay.
My mom got cats when I was middle school, and they both ran away. They wanted nothing to do with us. They hated how we helped. Right? So, no. But then I revisited cats in high school. Oh, my God. And I got them. It was the first animal that was mine, solely mine, right?
Okay.
And I learned so much from this damn cat. I can't even put it into words without sounding ridiculous right now. I learned so much about
how to be a
this
dick?
cat. No.
That's what cats do. I mean, by the way, I'm an animal. I love animals.
I'm bowing out. No, I learned I think, and again, I'm ready to be crucified. In my experience, cats are more emotionally in tune with people than dogs are.
Okay, hold on.
I think with that, I'm gone.
You need to run for your life. That the most shallow species that exists on planet Earth is a cat. The most egregious asshole in the animal kingdom towards human beings.
Maybe
Cats.
actually, hold on. Devil's advocate for 1 second, because he said what they're more in tune with humans.
Yes.
Yada yada. There could be a point. Maybe the cat also has felt that humans are assholes, and that's why they treat us this way.
That is a fair point that I didn't consider.
That is something I have not considered until just now.
Because I have had cats, and
had cats.
I like cats. I love dogs.
I love animals.
I love
period.
animals.
Like I don't want to like. Rocky's take is fine because it's all inclusive to animals. Shane's
Fair.
take is stupid because no dog is ugly. Like so they're very different takes. But both animal specific, which I love for us.
All right. Well,
I'm
We
sorry.
do love animals.
I'm sorry, guys.
There'll be more. I'm sure you'll piss me off more.
let's throw up my hot take today, and I this is not going to go well for me. I know that. Buffalo wings are highly overrated. I have multiple reasons for this. Now, make no mistake. I like buffalo wings.
Yeah.
I like them.
Okay.
I enjoy occasionally having buffalo wings.
I do. I love them.
I occasionally will even have them. And now, here's the thing. I'm a guy, and Shane, you will appreciate this at least a little before you probably yell at me because you're probably a huge buffalo wing guy. But you have a sizable beard. I have a sizable beard. Yours is even more sizable than mine. Dude, buffalo wings in public is a fucking hazard
Great point.
if you have any semblance of real facial hair.
Ew, that's gross.
Cody, you absolutely nailed that. It's buffalo wings. It's ribs.
Yep.
It's burgers that are bigger than the size of your mouth.
Yep.
And it is pasta with a lot of sauce.
Okay, the pasta with the sauce.
Those
thing,
are four.
you should be able to eat that.
I try. I do.
This is a y'all problem. Nobody told you to grow tons of hair on your face.
Michelle,
It's
Michelle, it doesn't matter if you have a fork or not. The pasta still has sauce.
Can I be gross for 1 second? And because everyone's thinking it. You do realize you're incriminating yourselves on other things you're not good at, right?
No, that's not true. No, you are wrong.
no.
That is
Okay,
bullshit.
I'm just throwing that out there.
That is bullshit.
Just an
and-
observation.
And you know what?
I'm an observer.
No.
I can provide. I'll provide references.
No, that's bullshit. Because
So dirty finger foods are out.
a little bit, but no,
Okay.
they're not completely out. It's just they're mitigated to time and place, more
Okay.
or less. And I really push back at the insinuation that Shane and I are not extraordinarily talented at what we do.
I'm just saying.
We just don't do it in
As a
public all the
woman
time.
listening to this, that's what I thought. And I'm sure others did as well. Along that note, though, I think eating lobster at a restaurant, like having to do all that work, I
So
think
much
that's
work.
overrated.
I hate that.
Like, I love lobster.
Yes, but you need to get
But
it
like, bring
out
it to
for
me. Just bring it to me. Okay, what is my my hot take? I don't even know that mine's a hot take. I feel like most civilized human beings that are honest with themselves will agree with me on this one. Disgusting.
100%.
If I wanted to drink creamy water, like slimy water, then I would figure that out. I would drink Evian because that's weird to me too. But coconut water, and it's touted as like the save all, and it's going to keep us youthful. I think it's disgusting.
It's gross.
To quench my thirst, there's one thing and one thing only. Just give me water. I don't need any fanciness to. I think it's disgusting.
I have no pushback on this because you are 100% right. It's gross. Do you use any because like I feel like during COVID we went through this massive coconut phase as a nation. Like,
Did
we
we?
have to be healthy with it? Yes. So I did start cooking a lot with coconut oil, but that's
No.
basically where it was.
The only thing I did coconut related trend wise was that thing where you swished it around in your mouth, which I never really fully understood why I was doing that.
I don't either.
But I did it anyways because they told me to. The world did. And that was it. And I love coconut. I've got coconut in my fridge right now. I love actual coconut. Don't mess with me with
You know
this
what's funny?
bullshit.
I love the
How do you milk a coconut? Anyways?
No. I swear to God, this is actually a thing. I actually like the flavor of coconut, not coconut water, but I don't like coconut itself because of the consistency.
Well, how are you eating it? What about coconut crusted shrimp?
That's we're on board. I'm on board with that. But like the actual flakiness of like if you were to give me a snowball, I don't want it.
What's a snowball?
It's a Hostess thing. You've seen snowballs?
Oh, I've never had one.
Oh yeah, it's just it's not. For
What
me.
about a coconut cake? I won't turn down a coconut cake.
I'll give it a shot.
Coconut's disgusting. We got two. Ryan and Corey both. Coconut is gross and coconut is disgusting. What? Yeah, the water's nope. So I don't even
Yeah.
think mine's a hot take. Mine's just it's just a fact, science. at this
I
point.
completely agree with you. And Michelle, what do you say we go ahead and wrap up the show here in just a second?
Why, you got poop?
No. I
just checking.
just realizing that we've done this show now. This is
Damn.
our 4th show.
Yeah.
Since being back, our last one of the week, and
Okay.
it's awesome to be back. But what we haven't done in a while is reflect.
Okay.
Shall we throw in our first reflection?
Let's do it.
Well, let's go ahead. Shane, is there anything today on today's show that you are currently reflecting on at the moment, whether it's from the show or just life itself?
Wow.
Yeah, I think probably my opinions.
Yeah, are you gonna work on those? Or?
I'm learning that a lot of them are not shared by others.
Anyone?
Yeah, all of you people with your ugly fucking dogs.
All of the world.
Yeah, so like 4 shows in, I don't want to tank this, and I also don't want to tank my involvement yet. So I think I'm gonna have to pull it back. I'm reflecting on pulling back, just like peeling those onion layers back a little bit
I like it.
slower than I'm
enjoying it
already.
No, I think
No,
it's been
it's
perfect.
good. Just come, just jump in the fire.
I'm worried about coming out there in person because Michelle is angry.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
no,
she'll forget.
I'm Italian and a Scorpio, so a lot of what you think is anger is just me. It's part of my charm.
Yeah, she's just an adorable lad.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, I'm actually really peaceful and chill.
Most of the time. This
I
is
just
very true.
yeah,
I believe that.
yeah. I don't yell. I don't do any of that.
My reflection is something that I hinted at earlier.
Oh,
The Indianapolis Colts have recently just become a team that I can't help but root for.
love this for you.
And I will tell you why. It is not because of Daniel Jones. It is not because of Jonathan Taylor. It is not because of their phenomenal rookie out of Penn State who is dominating the tight end game. No. It is because of their current owner, Carly Ursay,
Okay.
and what she has brought to the table. Sorry, Carly Ursay Gordon, I
Yep.
believe it is.
We got a hyphen.
I want to make this abundantly clear. This woman might be the first ever inheritor of a team that really, truly gets it. Because what was happening at the beginning of the season? Rocky, go ahead and throw the photo of her up at the beginning of the season. She's out on the sideline with headset on and taking notes. And I think a lot of us, not only just sports fans, but even people in the community were kind of snickering at this
for
a
sure.
little bit.
A lot of
What is going on? Oh, hands up. No. She gave an interview yesterday where she explained it completely. And she's like, listen, this is such a complex system. I want to be able to learn everything so I can see when I'm hiring somebody that they're not BSing me. I need to know what's taking place here and there. This woman is just learning. This woman has been the owner of this team for 6 months since the passing of her father?
Yeah.
She has learned more in 6 months than Woody Johnson has in 30 fucking years. Like, this is phenomenal. We finally have an owner that can she own can she own my team? Can she buy the Raiders, please?
You know what that is, right?
What is it?
As the sole woman on this little thing that we're doing here, there is a feeling in our minds as women, especially when you've just been thrust into a completely male-dominant. I mean, she is in it.
Yeah.
That you need to know 400 times more than anyone else. Now, I think you counter that to arrogance of some of these men who are like, well, I deserve to be here simply because I am
I'm a
me.
billionaire.
Yes, and I think those two things together are making this combination of like kicking ass. Like, I love that she has answers like that ready to go. Because, yeah, you're right. I heard a lot of people like, it wasn't mean necessarily, but it was really just puzzled. Like,
Yeah,
why
it was
does
just
this
like,
chick have on-
look what's going on with the Colts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. So
And
Represent.
they get their first 2-0 start to the season. They're dominating. Daniel Jones looks like an MVP candidate. Like, this is awesome.
she's basically telling all you lazy men out there who are going to try to come at her with some bullshit, she ain't having it.
Can't
she
get
is
nothing.
not the one.
Yeah,
And she's going to have receipts for all of it.
Dude, I am such a fan. Badass. That's what I'm reflecting on. Just badass.
I love that so much. My reflection is quite simply, look, I'm going to be nice for a second. Look, we've done this for 4 days. There's no secret of why we're doing this, how we got here, and everything that you and Rocky and Shane have been doing to make this show happen. And we're doing it because we love it. We're not making anything. Well, not yet. Call us. But we're doing this for the love of the game, quite frankly. And so I just want to thank you guys. And also to Rocky specifically, we started this thing on Monday, and it was an absolute shit show technology-wise because we're doing this what? Day 4.
Crushing
Nailing it.
Absolutely.
And even in the chat, giving you mad love because we've come almost complete 180 from where we started. So
Absolutely.
well done, guys.
Rocky,
well done.
Shane, everybody that is watching. Guys, I want to once again stress this. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Tell your friends.
Not just us on Twitter, Twitch. Check us out, of course, right here live on YouTube. We are posting a ton of videos on our IG, at Beadle and Decker on all socials. So make sure you follow it, like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Monday. And we will have a little clip show for you guys tomorrow.
R.I.P. Estelle Getty.